Here we go, hitting the live button. Where's the red thing? There it is. What's going on, everybody? Andrew Wall here. How you doing? We are doing another live YouTube channel review where I am providing advice to all of you to help you grow your YouTube channel. We've got a packed agenda for today. It's the most packed ever because I've got so many follow-up questions from my existing patrons, and I just got a new patron last night, Sean Davis, a cryptocurrency channel by a guy that's jacked to the nines, who's so pumped up about crypto. I can't wait to do a mini channel review on his channel and then go through and answer your questions that you've been asking me for quite a while. Echo Gaming has a lot of questions about how to expand into multiple video games when you're only covering one. I've got answers for you there. M&J TV, a big Pokemon channel, is asking me about potential live streaming strategies and how to grow revenue through live streaming. I'm going to cover my secrets on how to do that and the tactics I've been using through my work, and I'm going to share those with all of you. And Jeff TV and Wafello also have a few more specific questions about their channels as well that I'm going to go through on this stream. So we've got only an hour and a half, I think, is what I'm going to try to put a limit on. There's a lot to cover. And in between these channel reviews, what I'm going to do is ask questions from chat, from people that are not patrons, to take a little break in between each of these segments. We've got 5 segments that we're doing today. So I'm going to take a few questions in between each of these and help you guys out in chat if you're not already my patron. Cool? You guys ready? What's up? M&J TV's in chat. We got Echo as well. Amazing. Great to see all of you guys here. Beautiful. So we're going to kick things off with our very first channel review on the stream, and this is a channel called Crypto for the People. Sean Davis is the man behind the channel, and he's come to me asking for a general mini channel review to kind of kick things off. And generally speaking, this channel is all about high energy. It's about a trending topic and a way to grow your financial well-being through cryptocurrency, which is really, really interesting. And there's a unique twist here, and I'll go ahead and pull up his channel right now. He is a dude that is jacked to the nines. Take a look at this guy. He's in amazing shape. He previously on his channel, he did exercise videos and he did kind of like lifestyle and health videos, which was really, really interesting to me. And then he switched over to crypto and he ended up getting a lot more views from crypto. And so now the channel is branded Crypto for the People. And obviously his likeness is the primary brand here. So what we're going to do is talk about branding suggestions for this channel. We're going to talk about, he wanted to get some advice on how to provide smoother delivery on how you talk about particular subjects, which is something I'm really interested in helping with. And also, I want to give him some production suggestions to help him increase his quality, because I think that'll help bring his confidence forward, because he's this big dude who's really knowledgeable on a trending topic. And also, I've got a few channel management tips as well in this mini channel review. So let's freaking go. All right, beautiful. So, oops, my Zoom just got jacked up. Beautiful. There we go. So first things first, let's take a look at Social Blade so you guys can see kind of the story of this channel over time. It's got 21,000 subscribers, 400 uploads, so he's been grinding for quite a bit, and 1.9 million lifetime views. So here's the interesting part about the story. He's getting 38K views per month right now and 69 subscribers per month, which is dipping. It's dipped. And so his channel was trending significantly up to 500K views per month at the end of last year in December, kind of during maybe this crypto boom in terms of interest on the internet. And also his subscribers spiked up to 6,000 in 1 month during that time. And so I went ahead and examined his channel during that time, and a lot of what he was doing that caused that success, and obviously now he's got a decline on his channel a bit, it looks like he got negative views, maybe he unlisted some content, is he was covering this subject, electronium, which was a hot topic on his channel, and he was one of the primary people covering this subject for cryptocurrency. And so that helped grow his channel significantly, and he went ahead and stuck with this topic and went ahead and went crypto, all in on crypto content, which is really, really interesting. And so for you guys to see, this is the kind of content he's doing. He's doing sort of direct-to-camera content where he's basically explaining different concepts in crypto. He's then doing screen sharing and showing actual things on the internet to give you practical knowledge. So it's a combination of his personality and practical knowledge about cryptocurrencies to help you succeed. So I think that that's something that's really interesting. So what we're going to do is talk first about his branding, because I think that there's a big opportunity here to grow this channel based on changing the branding. I think that Sean is the brand. And so at the beginning of these videos, he has this intro where he points at the camera and he says, "I'm kicking ass and collecting crypto, baby." And he does like this drum roll thing, as you just saw there. And then he dives into talking about crypto. I feel like that's amazing. That's incredibly original. And I think that that should be the official tagline of the channel. I think he's got the t-shirt. It says "kick ass and collecting crypto." I think it fits really, really well with his brand of being this big, kind of powerful looking dude. And it ties in kicking ass. He's this in-shape guy who's really got his game together in terms of his health. Collecting crypto, obviously the subject. It's a perfect tagline for the channel. But that tagline is not necessarily complementary to the name of the channel, which is Crypto for the People. So I think that the name of this channel should be, because this content is all him. If you look through this, this is all him. It's him talking, him interviewing people. It's all Sean Davis. And so I think the name of the channel should be Sean Davis. I think that that would be a stronger move. And the avatar should be a picture of Sean Davis, just you're zoomed in more on your head, and potentially to push the sort of health and lifestyle angle for your channel, and the fact that you're a bigger dude, you could do possibly a bicep shot like that. You've got huge biceps, and that could make for a kick-ass avatar. So I'll do kind of like this. So like, here's the circle around your head. Here's your avatar. Do like a bicep shot where you're smiling because you've got a nice friendly smile. I think that could be big. Or maybe even a bicep shot like that. Something like that could really stand out on YouTube here in this avatar spot. You've got a unique look. You've got a really nice smile that's really friendly and welcoming. And you're also an incredibly in-shape person. So I feel like that should stand out as your avatar. And it should be you, Sean Davis. Cool. Fancy Predator, MJ, KJ, Zuka, Meech, Rano, what's up? Great to see all of you guys here. Unknown, thank you so much. I will be taking questions from all of you in between these channel reviews. So that would make a good avatar for your channel. And also for your banner, I would imagine something like this. So right now it says Crypto for the People. You're a regular guy on a crypto empire journey. I like that story that you're telling there, but I think a more kick-ass banner would be something like you outstretching your arms or doing something like this with the flex in the banner. And on either side of you, with your arms outstretched like this, on this arm, you could have part of your tagline, and above your arms on the banner, it would say kicking ass. And then on the other arm, you could have above over here saying, "and collecting crypto, baby." And so it's you flexing, and maybe those two words are right there, and you're smiling towards the camera. That would be a really strong banner for you on this channel. That would really, I think, communicate your brand effectively through your banner. Let me know what you guys think. You like how I pronounce your name, Zuka? Is it Zuka? Oops. I think that would make a stronger banner. But let me know what you guys think in chat. Type a 1 in chat if you think that a stronger name for this would be Crypto for the People. Type a 2 in chat if you think a stronger name for this channel would be Sean Davis. Just based on your initial impressions of what I just told you right now about this channel, just seeing a quick clip of his video, seeing he's an in-shape dude, seeing that he talks about crypto, he's a crypto expert, which one do you think would be more interesting? Which one do you think you would be more likely to click on? Sean Davis or Crypto for the People? Assuming that he made that avatar change I just suggested as well in the banner change. Let me know what you guys think about that. Be perfectly honest, you don't have to agree with me. 1 for Crypto for the People, 2 for Sean Davis in chat. Getting some, market research for you for free from creators here for this channel. Beautiful. I like the concept of combining your lifestyle content with your crypto content. And in the past, you had your lifestyle content, I guess it was workout content primarily back in the day. And it's you showing these exercises, 7-minute abs, and you did a bunch of this content and none of it really took off. I think there's a big opportunity for you to tap into your expertise on health and fitness and tie that into your crypto journey. Because crypto, appeals to, as you know, people that are trying to do self-improvement and people that are trying to what's the word they're looking to grow their lives, they're looking to grow their finances, and they're looking to improve themselves. And so I think that in order to reinforce your brand, you can either integrate your health and lifestyle into your crypto content and maybe do cutaways for that, or you can maybe emphasize health and lifestyle content more on Instagram. And that's something that I think is really, really important. You could be big on Instagram and you could be inspirational on Instagram because you're in such good shape. You're a bit more of an don't take this the wrong way, you're a bit more of an older demographic. You're going to appeal to late millennials like me, to people in their 40s. And that's an opportunity for you to show that like you're in shape. You're going after something that people that have money are interested, cryptocurrency, and that could be an Instagram opportunity for you as well to tie back into your channel. So lifestyle content on Instagram, with you working out, maybe talking about motivational things, and then crypto as your topic on your YouTube channel, and tying those two things together could be a huge social media tie-in opportunity for you. So interesting. So some people in chat are saying that one, Crypto for the People is a better name for them, and other people are saying Sean Davis is a better name. So take that into consideration. So at the very least, if you did an Instagram strategy, Sean Davis would be stronger. And a few people here in chat are saying Crypto for the People would be better because they like the name crypto being here, and that could be providing you with SEO benefit and also make it more clear what the subject of your channel is. Take that into consideration. I'm a big fan, and maybe I lean a bit more towards building personal brand, because personal brand will last you for a lifetime. So, Sean, regardless of what content you cover in the future, whether it's crypto, whether it's workout content, regardless of what it is, if you build the Sean Davis brand, you could move to your next interest in the future, which could be virtual reality. It could be cooking. It could be anything. And if people are in love with you, Sean, then you can expand into anything you want in the future. However, in the meantime, in the short term, it may be a stronger move for you to focus on crypto as the name of your brand on YouTube to get more crypto traction on YouTube, but that's more of a short to mid-term play, in my opinion. Personal brands, like Andrew Wall, the brand, will last me a lifetime. I will always be Andrew Wall. Regardless of what I'm interested in, Andrew Wall as a brand will last forever. And same thing with Sean Davis. Beautiful. Let's move forward to the next part, which is helping you do smoother delivery to your audience. And this is something that I think everybody here in chat, all creator, crypto Sean Davis. Ooh, that's not bad. It's a good little interim option there, like in between crypto Sean Davis. Yeah, I think that could work. I don't know. Kick it around a little bit. Don't make any snap decisions. Crypto Sean Davis could work. Yeah, and then you can introduce yourself in the videos as Sean Davis. I think that could be interesting. So at least your brand is there kind of on the forefront. It's sort of a simplification of what you're doing in a way, incorporating yourself into it. I kind of like that. Crypto Sean Davis. Folks in chat, give him some honest feedback on that brand. I didn't think about that option, so I don't feel like committing to it hardcore yet. But let other creators in chat, let Crypto for the People know if Crypto Sean Davis or Sean Davis Crypto, there's a suggestion, could work. Personally, my vote is Sean Davis. I'll leave that personal decision to you. I generally only provide surface level branding feedback. I'm more of a person to provide you insight on on your overall strategy, not necessarily just your branding. Beautiful. Great. So let's go ahead and talk about smoother delivery to your audience. So you mentioned that you feel like my delivery in my videos is smooth, and that you would like to have smoother delivery in your videos, which I think is something that every creator can relate to. And so here in your videos, it's you staring at your computer like I am right now, delivering direct to camera, and then showing things on the internet just like I'm doing right now. So why is it that I can already for 14 minutes smoothly talk about these concepts and sound like I have a really good idea of what I'm talking about? So there's a couple key things that I have done, and people ask me this question all the time on how to do smoother delivery on the internet. So number one is practice, and I know that's super lame as a piece of advice, but it's practice. And so you've been practicing for 300 videos. That's fantastic. And you, in your last bit here for a couple hundred videos, have been practicing with crypto videos. That's wonderful. You have a couple hundred repetitions doing this. I've created over 1,500 videos on YouTube, and a lot of them have been explainers like this live stream. And I'd say about half of them have been talking about creation in YouTube and leading people and motivating people. So I have lots of practice, hours and hours and hours of practice, just delivering information direct to camera like this. So practice is your ally for sure, but it's not just practice. That's just part of the equation. You also have to figure out how to deliver in a format and in a way and with a process that will help you, that is the way that you like to work. So what I do when I am doing these live streams, I'll just show it to you right now. I'm going to show the document. You guys get to see behind the curtain. Before each of these live streams, this is my document I'm working off of. I spend an hour or two, maybe longer. I'll watch your videos the night before, what have you, and I will make notes and do links on everything I'm going to talk about on this live stream. It's all right here in a document. This is not a script. This is just bullet points of things I want to talk about. These are links to things I may want to reference. And these are all the things I'm going to be talking about on this stream today. They're all right here. These are questions that you guys have given me. And so ahead of time, I will create a document outline of what I'm going to talk about on this live stream so that I can go through my outline as a guideline to what I'm going to be delivering to you guys. But the reason why my delivery sounds so natural or it flows so well is that this is not a script. This is not a script at all. It's just bullet points of my ideas to help keep me on track. That's what works for me. And I think that could potentially work for someone like you who likes to do more free-form delivery to camera like you're doing right here, just like I do when I go to this scene right here. And it makes me comfortable to have some kind of bullet points. Whenever I'm doing my top 3 XYZ videos, I'll have in my TubeBuddy notes on my phone, those top 3 items right here with maybe a few notes on each one. And that will keep me on point when I'm delivering. It helps me go from idea to idea. Because that's where I stumble, is when it's time to move to the next overarching point. I can speak to each point effectively, but moving from point to point is usually where people break mentally. Bullet points in a document makes a huge difference. Another thing I would tell you is, and this is something that, I think would work for a lot of people, and somebody like you who's doing these long direct-to-camera videos, these 19-minute videos like this, you're setting yourself up for lots of ums and ahs and mistakes. And so, through that 19-minute video, of course you're going to flub. Whenever I'm doing a 19-minute video, I flub. So one thing to do with ums and ahs, if you are compelled to do a video straight through and you don't want to edit it, when you don't know what to say next, do what I just did there. Do a Barack Obama. That's kind of what it is. I don't know what to say next precisely. My brain is still catching up with what I just said, and I'll take a pause just like that. I don't say, and then I move on to the next thing. I just say nothing. It makes your delivery way smoother. Barack Obama is an extreme example of it. He'll talk about something, and then he'll pause for a moment, and then he'll deliver the next thing. But every time he's queuing up the next thing to say. So say nothing instead of saying ums and ahs and things like that and hms, and practice doing that. It'll make you way smoother as a presenter. Whenever I pause, like just then, in the past I would have said, because I'm queuing up the next thing to say nothing instead of ums and ahs. It takes practice, it takes repetitions, but it makes you smooth like butter when you're presenting. Cool. The other part I would tell you is your format is, like I said, setting you up for kind of failure. If you want to be smoother, I would suggest adjusting your format to doing 3 key points in a 5-minute video. So I could see you delivering, like this video is about electronium and crypto and what have you. Instead of going direct to camera and going directly to people's face with all of this information, break that down into 3 key bullet points to help you stay on point and to help you stay confident. Perhaps it could be something like, here's me being you. I'm not going to be as hardcore as you. So, what's up, everybody? Sean Davis here. We're kicking ass and collecting crypto, rock music playing in the background, do. And today, I've got 3 key things you need to know about Electroneum in just a few minutes. Let's go. And then you go through those 3 things. That's it. It'll help keep you on point, keep your momentum going, help you stay energetic, and bring that energy to the audience. That's what you're all about. You need shorter videos where you can give your energy to the audience in a 3 to 5 minute video. And in order to do that, 3 key points in a 5-minute video, I think, is a good place for you to start. Another thing could be like, I've got 5 misconceptions about crypto that piss me off. Let's do it. And you could talk about the 5 misconceptions, like it's not real, it's not going anywhere, and you could get fired up about it, breaking it down into 3 key points, 5 key points, 10 maybe, 10's a little much, will help you make shorter videos and be more confident when you're delivering. For sure, 100%. I can just see it all over your presentation style. And the last point is, if you want to cut out the ums and ahs, you can just edit. Just keep in mind, if you're going to edit a 20-minute video, you're adding on 2 to 5 hours probably to get a great cut. It's a lot of extra editing time. So to reduce your editing time, I highly recommend doing 3 key points in a 5-minute video. Cool. And everybody who's in live chat right now, I will be answering your questions in between each of these sections. I'm just doing a nice channel review here for my new patron, Crypto for the People. Let's get into the production suggestions for you. So I think a big part of what will increase your confidence and increase your delivery, it's all about you. We need to spotlight you. We need to increase. Actually, this is a great question. If he changes his channel name, wouldn't that confuse people who are already subscribed? No. It might confuse some people, but probably not. If his face is still the emphasis in the avatar, and he changes the name, and all of his videos that he's releasing are still his face is the brand. Like, when you're browsing on YouTube, you don't see the channel that much. You see the thumbnails and the titles as the primary things that you see when you're browsing YouTube. That is like the majority of what you're seeing when you're navigating. The name of the channel is kind of secondary. So if his face is real huge right here, and his face is in each of these thumbnails, and these titles are still talking about crypto and Electroneum, I don't think the audience would be that confused. I've switched between Awall and Andrew Wall, and it hasn't confused my audience before. I've switched the TGN channels to TGN Overwatch to XYZ, and it hasn't confused the audience that much. Echo Gaming is saying in chat, I've changed my name. It hasn't seemed to confuse people because Echo is still intact. Exactly. So maybe that's a case to keep the word crypto in the name of your channel. That's up to you. Crypto for the People. But I think your face is actually 90% of your brand, not the name of your channel. And in this case, this is a personality-based brand. It's not a team-based brand. It's a one-man brand, basically. Let's talk about production, because I need to make sure I stay on course with our timeline here. You need to increase your production value if you can afford to invest. I'm going to sign up for an Amazon influencer account here shortly so I can have a whole wall of products I recommend. This is the microphone I use. It's a Rode Procaster. This is the mount I use, the shock mount I use, what have you. I've just added a windscreen right here, as you guys can sound. Here, this is just direct from me through my Focusrite preamp direct into OBS. All I have is a little condenser filter on it in the program. It just sounds great, doesn't it? It isolates. I'm in a room with no acoustic treatment. You have echo in your videos, and I think you would greatly benefit from this microphone, a Rode Procaster booming kit. It's on Amazon. You can find it, no problem there. And I'll create a shop so you guys can see all these things. Logitech Brio webcam. I'm doing live streaming right now, direct through a Logitech Brio webcam. As you can see, there's decent detail. This is a 720 stream, and you're getting this level of detail. You can like see the details of my hair. Like you can see like the difference between my skin tone. The colors are good. It even picks up dark colors fairly well on my shirt. It's a good camera. I highly recommend this Logitech Brio webcam. It's $171. It is a bit of an investment, but it's the best webcam out there, and it is a cheap option if you're going to be doing that on-camera sharing, screen share content like I'm doing right now. And the last part I'll recommend are these newer LED lights. It's a newer 2-pack dimmable bicolor lights. That's what I'm using right back here. You'll probably see my green screen get distorted when I cover one of them up. Maybe. No. They're really good. They distort. You could probably see the reflection of the squares in my glasses. I've got 2 of these bad boys right here on either side of me, lighting my green screen, which is right behind me. And then I've got one front light lighting my face. So these lights right here, these newer LED lights, are fantastic. They're cheap. They're only $150 for 2 lights with bags, with power chargers, with stands. They're just freaking phenomenal. As you can see, this is live green screen. It's tight. It's it's pretty tight, right? It's pretty tight. Like the only place you can really see bleed on the green screen is on my hair because I have blonde hair. So those are production elements that that I think would help increase your confidence a considerable amount and increase your quality quite a bit. And the last part I will tell you, and this is something I'm going to link in chat for all of you right now. There is a playlist right here. I'm putting it in chat. And also, I'll put links to all of these products in chat. These are not affiliate links. I'm going to drop them all on you guys right now. If you guys are interested in any of these products I told you about, they're not affiliate links. They're just direct links to the things I just talked about. Ooh, I'm way over my character limit there. Never mind. Let me drop the camera link in chat first. This is the Logitech Brio cam. Geez, it won't let me link it because the link is too long. There we go. There's the wet Logitech Brio. Here are the lights that I recommended. And this will show up on the live stream VOD later, so that's why I'm putting them in chat. Anybody who's watching this as a video, scroll over to chat, and you'll be able to see all of these links in chat. And then the last part I will tell you is this playlist right here. The playlist I just loaded up is this playlist. This is the OBS Masterclass playlist. I highly recommend that you record your videos if you're not already. Crypto to the people using OBS. That's what I'm using right now. It is the most flexible recording software, and it is 100% free. And this is by a channel called Epos Vox. And this is the most complete guide to how to use OBS on the internet, and it is fantastic. He covers everything. How to stream, how to record, how to use different mics, how to use templates, multi-monitor setups. It is an obsessively detailed masterclass on OBS. Epos Vox is one of the best tech channels out there. I highly recommend recording using OBS because you can use condenser and filters like I'm using through this mic, which makes me sound very good during the stream. And of course, you can use different sharpening tools and what have you to make your camera look even better like I'm doing right now. Anyway, all of those production elements will increase your quality, will increase your confidence, and I think will help bring out that kick-ass part of your brand and help bring out that confidence that I think is what the true draw of your brand is. It's all about you and your confidence. You being an in-shape guy, you're so confident, you're doing well in your life. Let's talk about crypto now after you established all those things about yourself and your brand. That's Sean Davis brand. From my initial take of the Sean Davis brand. Last thing that I would recommend here are just a couple channel management items, and then I'll answer your question in chat, everybody. Channel management items. When I click home on your channel, all you have is uploads. So you need to create some official series playlists and curate them to your channel. So maybe your subjects are, the different types of crypto. I know Electronium is one of your subjects. You have interviews with other key celebrities within crypto. Break those out into official series playlists down at the bottom of your channel. Take a look at Echo's channel. He does a good job of that. M&J TV does a good job of that. And also you can look at my channel. I also do a fairly good job of that curation process. These are all, and I've got an entire video. I'll talk about it later in a later review. An entire video about how to properly do playlists. But these are all official series playlists on my channel. So you can get how to grow your channel, your news and updates, channel reviews like this one, and your social media strategy. You scroll down my channel and you'll see all of my content types here. including my live content, which obviously we're live right now. Those playlists will help people find your content so they don't have to scroll through hundreds of videos. Last thing I will tell you, because this has been a long mini channel review, but I feel like I'm compelled to help you, man. You are so kick ass. You're just so good, man. Your potential is like, you're tapping into like 10% of your potential right now. As a personality, I could see you just blowing up as a personal brand. But here's the last thing I'll say. You gotta step up. Your title game's pretty decent. Your thumbnail game needs to be stepped up. These look like auto thumbnails. Your face is dark right here. You're not even looking at the camera right here. These auto thumbnails are not working. So what you need to do is, while you're recording, this is what I do on my channel, and I'll show you an example on my channel. You need to record direct to camera. You doing takes for thumbnails. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is a fast way to get thumbnails done if all the thumbnails are going to contain your face. So if you look at my videos, and let me go to my videos here, there are these, I guess you guys are going to see the videos I'm going to release soon, but see these thumbnails here, where it's me pointing to a thing or me going, huh, with a thing. That's me recording in OBS like I am right now. So what you can do in OBS, and take that OBS masterclass, you can sit in front of your camera, you can put text over here on the side, and what I'll do is I'll record for 1 minute of me going like that, pointing to it, like move my mic out of the way, point to it, or you get what I'm doing? Or go like, and it's a video recording you doing that. You can pull screenshots from the video and get a nice text on the side, your face emphasized thumbnail through OBS while you're recording your video. It's clear to me that you don't want to spend that much time on your actual thumbnails, which is fine. I respect that. That's a fast way to get thumbnails produced on your channel. I just gave you a preposterous amount of advice. I'm going to leave it there for now with this mini channel review. Crypto for the people. Let's give him a round of applause. 1.9 million views on his channel. Great work. Amazing work, my friend. You have so much potential. You can grow so much more. Thank you for becoming my patron, and I'm looking forward to providing you with even more value in the future. Whoo! Channel review number 1 is done, and we have 4 more segments left. This man needs some coffee, and I'm going to answer your questions in chat. Let's get some water. Drop your questions on me. Drop your very, very specific questions in chat. Please don't ask me how to grow your channel or how to get subscribers. Ask me a specific question, and I'm happy to answer your questions. And then we're going to go into advice for Echo. It's not Echo through me. It's Echo Gaming. All right, let me pull up Echo's stuff here. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. There's the stuff for Echo. How are you guys doing today? You doing good? That's the live stuff. There we go. There's Echo stuff. Oh, I've got so much good stuff for Echo. Reggie Set Go says you started your channel. Congratulations. That's wonderful. Good for you. What's up, Spooby HD? It's good to see you. How do you keep your viewers entertained, says Yoda the Gamer. That is a great question. If it's during a live stream like this, I think that one thing that's really, really important is having a structure to your live stream and having a clear theme so everybody knows what they're getting into going into it. So instead of just going, I'm going live and I'm talking, you can have a structure and everybody knows what is going to happen in order to participate. So all of you guys know in between segments you can ask me questions, and I give you some kind of idea through my title and thumbnail of what you're into with live streams. And it makes it so that viewers will stick around for longer, or you won't get viewers that will click your live stream and then abandon your live stream quickly because they were duped by maybe a deceptive title and thumbnail or an unclear title and thumbnail. In terms of how do you keep your viewers entertained through a video, that's more difficult to identify. I think one of the key things that you can do is look at the audience retention on each individual video and look at that timeline. And if the timeline dips a bit at a certain point, you need to examine that in your videos, and you need to see why it's dipping at a certain point. Are you giving away all of the value of your entire video at that point where it dips? If so, tease the value at the beginning of your video and move the value to the end. Are people leaving your video at that point because that's when you cut to you talking about personal garbage in your life? Well, maybe you shouldn't be talking about personal garbage in your life. I'm calling it personal garbage, but your viewers think it's garbage. Whoa, crypto for the people, dropping the $50 super chat out of nowhere, above and beyond, brother. Jeez, man. Thank you very, very much for that very generous super chat. I was not expecting any of my patrons to also give me super chats as well. Thank you very, very much. The gratitude is felt over here, man. I'm really, really surprised that you did that. I feel like it's my job to just give you value and to help you out as much as I can. And the fact that you're showing me that love right now is amazing. I cannot wait to work with you further. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'm going to take that $50 that you just gave me, and I'm going to reinvest it back into my channel. And right now, I think you told me that you discovered me by searching for YouTube Coach, and that's because I'm running a few YouTube advertisements for things like terms like YouTube Coach to find more people like you. So I'm going to take that money and reinvest it back into my business so that I can help more people. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. That's amazing. Beautiful. I was wondering if there's any specific type of green screen setup that you would recommend, is the question from George. Welcome to the stream, George. I'm happy to help you out. So here's the green screen I use and that I recommend. It's the one I'm literally have behind me right now. It's great for small offices. It's great all around. I'll pull it up right now on Amazon for you so you can see it. So I already told you guys about the two lights, the two LED panel lights. I recommended those earlier. Those are in chat, the newer lights. But you need to have a good green screen to go with it. And cheaping out on the actual green screen itself is something that is a really bad idea. So here's the best green screen for individual creators that can do a sit-down option, in my opinion. And that is this one right here. It's the Elgato green screen collapsible chroma key. This is what I have right behind me right now. As you can see, this is clean as hell. It's Mr. Clean right now. It's Clorox clean. It's Tide cold water clean. See how clean this look is? It's a little pop-up screen. It drops down into the base right here. And then you can pop it up like this in the support in the back. And it just, you can slide it under your bed. I personally recommend this product. I don't have an affiliate link, but I will grab the link here in Amazon chat and drop it into, shoot, it's a little bit too long for Amazon chat. Just search for Elgato green screen. It won't let me drop the link into chat because the link is so freaking long. It's Elgato green screen. This one right here is the best green screen. And Echo Green Gaming is saying that he uses it as well. It's the best green screen for the money, is what I'll say. There are more professional options that are more expensive out there, but that plus two backlights. You have to have the two backlights to make the green screen work. So here's the most important part. Spooby HD. I got you, Echo. And Andrew, just imagine there's another 0 at the end. Giving me a $5 super chat. Sorry I'm late to respond. I wanted to finish the Elgato green screen question. Thank you for the super chat, man. $5 super chat. Oh my God, I'm feeling the love during this live stream. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate you. I was not expecting super chats on these streams at all. I'm just here to like serve you guys. Oh my God. Thank you very much. I'll just imagine that extra 0. I can see it now. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it. So this is the green screen thing is something that Echo has it as well. But here, I'm going to turn off my front light. It's going to look like garbage. You ready? Maybe it'll look like garbage. Let me turn it off. Okay. Notice how you're starting to see some fuzz around my hair And in between my fingers, you can see a little bit of green right here. And the reason why this is still working is because my backlights are lighting my green screen brighter than they're lighting my face. You see how that works? See how the lights are on the sides of my face right now? Right here on either cheek? It's because I have the two side lights lighting the back of the green screen with these bright lights. Then the light lighting your face needs to light it in a lesser way. And so I turn on my front light and then it illuminates my face with a more natural yellow light, which makes me look more like a human being and not like some kind of freaking sickly alien. And it makes it so the green is super duper duper bright. Or I'm sorry, the green screen is super bright, and it allows the chroma key to eliminate the green screen and emphasize me in the foreground. You'll see the same thing on Echo Gaming's live streams or any professional gamer channels that use this type of setup. Beautiful. Anyway, thank you so much for the super chats, guys. That was totally unexpected, almost threw me off a bit. We need to get back on course. I've got 4 more freaking segments we got to do here. So here's the next one. Echo Gaming. One of my most enthusiastic patrons, I'll say. Echo is just grinding like no one else. And he's got a lot of questions about how to grow his channel. And he's trying out lots of things as soon as I give him that advice. So on a weekly basis, I want to check back in with Echo because he's one of the gaming channels out there that is on the cusp of growing and becoming massive. He's at 700K views right now. I see Echo easily surpassing 3 to 5 million within the next 3 to 6 months if he's able to latch on to some trends and able to capitalize on them. So Echo, here is your first question. You're asking about playlists. So you read my mind. Everybody wants to know about the best playlist strategy. I made a 13-minute tutorial about this, talking specifically about your question. You're creating multiple, this is a private video. I'm going to be releasing this tomorrow. I'm breaking down my full playlist strategy. It's releasing tomorrow at 11 a.m. right here on the channel. I'm not going to go over all of these same things with you. I cover what works, what doesn't, what is worth your time, what is not. In this 13-minute video, I made this for you and for my patrons that have been asking about this subject. I go over everything. Official series playlist, how many you should make, how to do auto ad strategy, what's worth your time, what you should be curating to your channel. Everything under the sun will be released tomorrow on playlists. So I'm not going to cover your playlist question live here. Just watch this video tomorrow. I'll be repeating a lot of the same information. And this is condensed, and it will save you time to listen to me do this in a condensed 13-minute version coming out tomorrow, okay? So check that out on the channel. That's coming out tomorrow just to help you with your question. But I will answer the first part of your question, which was, does the YouTube algorithm benefit playlists still? Yes. The last research I saw indicated that it did. And I had 3 points of research to confirm that. Third-party YouTube experts, in-house data that I have, and as well as conversations directly with YouTube. So that was the latest as of 7 months ago. Is that outdated now? Maybe. But that was the best information I had as of 7 months ago. So I'm looking to kind of re-up my research on playlists here in the next 3 months, and then I'll get back to you guys as soon as I understand once again and I retest whether playlists are directly beneficial for growing channels, whether the algorithm is emphasizing them in the same way that they used to. Cool? But wait, there's more. So Echo, I've got something else for you that I think is critical to your channel right now. So you're asking me, and this is for everyone out there. Let's take a step back. This is one of the #1 questions I get asked on YouTube by gamers because I created this gaming network, and everybody's asking me, well, how is it that you can expand from one game into multiple games and diversify your channel? And YouTubers that cover gaming get pissed because they build their channel around one game, they expand into another one, it's not getting traction, and then they start wobbling on their decisions. They don't know whether it was the right move. They think that maybe they effed up. They think that moving into a new topic was a mistake. Should they go back and do the other one? You're not the only one, Echo. Nearly every gaming channel that I talk to that tries to expand goes through the same process. I've gone through it as well through TGN channels that have gone through multiple games over time. So the number one piece of advice I have to everyone, gaming or not, is number one, follow the 80-20 rule when you're trying to expand from one topic into multiple topics. 80% of your content on your channel at all times should be your top performing content. And in your case, it is your, obviously it is your Clash of Clans content. So 80% should be that, not less. 80%. And so if you go less than 80% of your top performing content on your channel, your question was, well, am I doing damage by covering this additional game, in this case, Identity 5? The answer is yes. You are doing damage. Now, before you go delete those videos or you stop covering this game, let me dive all the way back in there, because it's not just for you, it's for everybody trying to expand into a new topic. You are doing damage to your channel by, say, in your case, uploading almost 50-50 new game, old game content. I recommend scooting that down to an 80-20 mix of top performing content and experimental content, and you'll be okay. This is not just something for Echo. This is not just something for right now. All of you should be constantly experimenting with new content formats. If you release 5 videos a week, 4 of those should be your greatest hits, and then 1 should be a creative, new kind of video. It's not just about the algorithm. It's not just about gaming the system. It's not just about getting numbers. It's about your creativity. It's about your satisfaction and your motivation as a person making content. We're all on the YouTube treadmill, running all day, every day, grinding out content, trying to make this happen. You have to make something every week. If you do 5 pieces of content a week, you need to do at least 1 piece of content per week that feeds you. It gives you energy. It doesn't feel like work. It's just creative and it's just fun. That is critical to your motivation. That's piece number 1. Piece number 2 is you need to experiment with 20% of your content to always be looking into diversification opportunities. And if that experiment ends up taking off, that could be the next phase for your channel. Because any individual topic, other than talking about yourself as a personal brand, is going to wear out over time. Oops, I just flipped you guys off. It's going to wear out over time. And then you're going to be left with a dying trend to support your channel. So what is that experimental piece? That's the next step for you. You always have to be looking for that at all times. Even if your primary content is booming, you always have to be looking at that next step on the internet if you're doing topic-based content, which you are right now. 80-20 rule allows that to happen into infinity. Never stop doing the 80-20 rule, even if you're getting 1 million views a video. Even if that 1 in 5 videos, if you're getting 1 million views, only gets 100K. Keep doing those 100K videos, because you always have to be looking to discover the new types of content over time. Let me share with you TGN really quick. This is a channel that has gone through about 30 different games over time. Right now, it is a 1.2 million subscribers channel covering Overwatch. But if we go back in time to the oldest videos on the channel, look at this. We were covering everything under the sun. Gear, World of Warcraft, League of Legends, Nintendo games. Here's SWTOR. Here's Minecraft. Here's Battlefield. Here's everything under the sun in the early days of TGN. And this was the lifespan of this channel. Constant experimentation. And as soon as in more recent days, we start to see the trend that we're covering, we're either getting tired of it or we want to expand, we start sprinkling in games into the content mix. So Overwatch is nearly everything, but sometimes we get the itch to cover other games and to break outside of the box to experiment. And so that's what we do on this channel using the 80-20 rule. So that is something that is critical for you, Echo. And so let's move into the next point. The game that you have diversified into in particular, and this is for everybody else, you've got to do thorough research on the topic and constantly be re-reviewing that new topic that you're covering. So Echo in particular, he is covering Identity 5, which is a new mobile game, on top of his successful mobile game Clash of Clans. If you dive directly into that trend on Google Trends, there's a couple key things I need all of you guys to pay attention to. So if you compare Clash of Clans, his main thing that gets a bunch of views, his 80 in this case, to his 20, which should be a 20, Identity 5. You should be doing 20, not 50. If you look at their YouTube search over the last 7 days, they're pretty comparable. I mean, 33 versus 71. Identity 5 is almost half as big as Clash of Clans. That's good. That's real good. But you've got to take a look deeper. So do worldwide, everybody. Make sure you always select worldwide. Do a recent period of time. We can do 30 days. Make sure you do YouTube search when you're searching for your channel. That is critical. But you got to look under the hood. So in this case, look at Clash of Clans. Clash of Clans. If you look at the top terms for Clash of Clans, they're English. The top search terms here are English. That means there's a big English audience looking for this game, obviously. Look at this. It's all English. I'm not seeing any languages, maybe Infinito, different language, on number 15. Look at Identity 5. Top terms for Identity 5. Do you see English? English term here, number 6 and number 10. That was a significant number of top terms that are not English. And so one of the reasons why your content for Identity 5 is not doing well is because Identity 5, the top countries for this game are Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Romania, Brazil, Portugal, blah, blah, blah. You don't get to a primarily English-speaking country until number 14. That is difficult for you right now. That's a big reason why you, as an English YouTuber, are not getting big views with Identity 5 at the moment, because a lot of the interest around this game is, I went to Google Translate and I took the term there from Google and I entered it. It's Thai. The top search terms for this game are Thai. The audience is Thai, man. It's not English speaking. There is some English speaking audience, but it's Thai. It's huge. So that's going to be really difficult for you. This may not be a trend that an English YouTuber can grow really big on for that reason. So I took an even deeper look, and everybody else take notes on this, because it's not just about the surface level, oh, I'm going to quickly search on YouTube and see how many views something gets. And I'm not sticking it to you, Echo. Everybody does this. Wow, there's millions of views on these top search results from this topic. I'm going to cover it now. You've got to look under the hood on these trends. And I was looking at this because I Google searched Identity 5 guide. You got top search results, man. You're number 1 right here. You're accomplishing your goals. You're number 3. And I think there's one more. You're even showing up with your other content here. And this is because I'm logged into my account, but I did an incognito search as well. And you were on front page search results for this game as well. If you're a top page search result for Identity 5 guide and you only have 400 views, I think that tells you how the market is right now. And also, TubeBuddy Search Explorer is telling you that there's not much competition here either. And that means that there's not that much traffic to be had for this game at the moment with English-speaking market. That's what I'm seeing right now. And I think that's primarily why Identity 5 is not taking off on your channel. So I think that you need to reconsider Identity 5 as a trend. But wait, there's more. Let's talk a little bit more about this. So the Identity 5 content that you are covering, and whenever you try covering a new topic, there's some things that that we've got to talk about here. Most of your content that you're doing for this new game is not conducive to new players. So you have Survivor Guide to the Explorer here on your channel. It's an hour-long live stream. New players want a 3 to 5 minute video where you condense tons of educational value into one video, not an hour-long live stream. They don't want to watch something that long. Understanding the persona web, this is cool. This is on the right track. It's an 18-minute long video. People that want guides, it needs to be less than 10 minutes. If you could do 5 minutes, that would be preferable. People want to get condensed information quick, especially for mobile games. Mobile gaming players, they want a quick hit on YouTube so they can go back to playing the mobile game. They are short on time in their life. And the benefit that you're providing in terms of educational value is saving them time and giving them the information that they want quickly. You are delivering fantastic information through your 18-minute educational video, but it's taking too long. So that's another thing you need to keep in mind. For the games of the future that you decide to expand your channel into in the future, your new player content needs to be 5-minute videos that are easy to understand. And it should be literally titled like Identity 5 for new players. Identity 5 new player guide. Identity 5 insert thing. Explorer guide for new players. And you just need to very clearly label this content as being for new players. Make it short, make it easy to understand, and start the video with, hey, what's up, everybody? Echo Gaming here. New players, you're jumping into Identity 5, and the Explorer may be confusing to you. I've got 5 key tips to help you understand the Explorer so you can start kicking ass today. I probably sounded like an idiot because I don't know what the Explorer is or any of that, but I think you get the point. It's about providing clear educational value fast and clearly targeting that new player audience as soon as a game launches. That is going to be critical for you to cover the new games of the future on your channel. So my personal recommendations for you, reconsider Identity 5. Start looking into new games with the 20% that you have and start experimenting with new games with that 20%. And start, if you find something that's going to be launching or coming out soon, making easily to consume new player guide content, your channel will blow up. That's what I have for you today, my friend. That's all I got for you today. So hopefully that is useful to you. Beautiful. Second agenda item complete. And we only have 30 minutes left to do the remaining agenda items. So, quickly, anybody who has specific questions in chat, drop them on me. Anybody who has specific answers? Here's a question from Unknown863. If he was to stick with it, will it catch on or could it affect his streaming? Maybe. If it was going to catch on, it would have caught on at launch. Games generally spike at launch, and then they trickle down after that, and then plateau, and then slowly die over time. This spike on this game, if you aren't already getting the game to catch right now for you, it probably will never catch. Generally speaking, there are some exceptions out there. I've covered so many games. I've covered like 100 different games, hardcore. And if you don't catch at launch when all of those millions in marketing are dropped, it's probably not going to catch later. Some games grow organically over time, like Warframe, for example, because the developer like puts love into it in the long term. But those are exceptions. George, you got me hooked, man, when I had to bounce, and I'm so glad I stayed. Your stream is golden. George, thank you so much. I appreciate that. 5 to 8 minutes. I think 8 minutes is a sweet spot. That was my opinion, says What's Up. Yeah, 5 to 8 minutes can work for a guide. I would say try to stick to... If you can condense incredible amounts of value into a 5-minute video for a guide of any description, gaming or not, you're in great shape. If you have to spill a little bit over that into 8 minutes, okay. But try to go for 5. Edit yourself down. Make those points really valuable and really key. You were thinking about getting into Warframe. It would be a bad choice for your channel, assuming that you are mobile. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, you currently have a mobile audience, so you probably should stick with mobile. I would recommend just staying within mobile. Harb-chan, what's up, Harb? Good to see you. Yeah, let me pull up some of my older content just to show you what I'm talking about here with this new player content. I was doing mobile content for a while on my personal channel, and it ended up blowing up because I was doing that new player stuff. So let me show you some of the content I'm talking about. Just going back a little bit. These are all mobile game content videos. With Shadowgun Legends in this case. I also did Star Wars content. Okay, here you go. I'm going to go ahead and screen share this. So check it out. Shadowgun Legends money-making guide for new players, 6K views. PvP guide for new players, 4K views. This is a small, niche mobile game. Food and drink guide for new players, 5K views. This is on my channel, man, way smaller than yours. The future of Shadowgun Legends, 10K views. Shadowgun Legends, a casino guide for level 20 plus players, 10K views. This is a tiny mobile game, man. This is a tiny niche mobile game. I'm getting 10K, 5K off a pop off of these. Let's see here. Leveling guide for new player, 10K views. This is me, man. You're a better gaming YouTuber than me, Echo. Skills guide for new players, 9K views. I'm telling you to do that strategy because you're better at making gaming content than me. But you see how forward this content is? It's X guide for new players. You got to be just straight up about it. 6-minute video here. All right? 9-minute video. None of these guides went over 10 minutes. It works. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's move into the next segment. M and J TV. M and J TV, one of my patrons. He's in my coach tier of patrons. Had a wonderful call with him to talk about his aspirations to grow creatively on YouTube, which is great, and to kind of expand his expand what he's doing into an even greater kind of online business. And I think that that is fantastic. He does this for a living, which is wonderful. And there's a big opportunity for him to grow. So M and J TV, I've got a few points for you, and I am going to pull up these examples right here. Beautiful. This, all right, I got to take a sip of coffee if we're going to do that. Whew. Wow. That's a lot of talking. Once again, I want to give a big, huge, heartfelt thank you to both of you guys that gave me these super chats, to Sean Davis, who gave me that $50 mega super chat. That was wonderful. And also to Spooby, who gave me a faux $50 super chat. Thank you very, very much. That was wonderful. Let me take another sip of coffee, and then I'm going to tell you guys about the best live strategy of all time. Echo, pay attention, bro. I'm about to drop knowledge bombs. Yeah, I just need a second. Cheers to all of you guys. That's another thing, too. If you're going live, take breaks during the stream like this. I have to take a break, right? If I'm going to be delivering this much information, I got to take just a quick mental break and coffee break. All right. M&J TV, here's what I got for you, amigo. So we've got this live strategy portion, and then I've got 2 tips and tricks portions, and I'm going to do this in a half hour. Are you guys ready? Let's go. M&J TV is wondering, and I suggested, you know what? I think you could step up your live strategy on your channel. He's got an incredibly loyal audience here. He occasionally does live streams like this one, and they do pretty well. However, his Let's Plays on his channel are really, really important for his channel growth and for him to be able to do what he loves for a living. Totally understandable. Let's Plays, once you have a large audience, can do really well for you. They can bring consistent views. As you can see from all these yellow dots down here, on live content and Let's Plays, you can run ads. You know, Let's Play content, gameplay content can help you succeed. I think that's fantastic that M&J TV has built such a loyal community to be able to do live streams and Let's Plays. However, for a lot of channels, doing Let's Plays can be difficult, and it may not be the best way to grow your revenue for your channel over time. And so live content on YouTube is blowing up. I predict within 2 years, within a year actually, there will be as many live streamers on YouTube as Twitch. If the numbers continue to increase the way they are, that will be fact. So gaming live streams on YouTube are extremely viable with the emergence of sponsorships, channel memberships, super chats, now tiered benefits. YouTube gaming is a viable competitor to Twitch. And so in order for M&J TV and any other gaming live streamer out there to take their streaming to the next level, the way that you do that is you stream less and you make more money when you're streaming. I know that sounds crazy. So a lot of people don't stream. I'm getting a server error here. A lot of people don't stream on YouTube because it's exhausting. It is extremely tiring to grind for 3, 4, 8, 20 billions of hours. It's really, really tiring. Well, I tell you what, there's a better way. You can live stream each day for 1.5 hours each day. And you can do so in a way that will make you way more money, assuming that you do what I'm about to tell you right now. Real talk. Here's some real talk. Most YouTubers out there, you have been providing hours and hours and hours of your time to give your audience value for free. They get all your content for free. You've produced hundreds and thousands of videos for them in some cases for free. They get them all for free. You've been working to entertain them, to be there in their sub box for them, and to bring positivity to their life every day for years in some cases. All for free. So when you build all of that goodwill up, when you build all of that good karma up, when you have served your audience that much, that means that you have earned the opportunity in the future to ask them for help and to ask for their support to take your journey to the next level. You have earned it. And I think M&J TV is an example of this, and perhaps Echo Gaming and maybe some other channels I work with are an example of this, where he has provided so much free value to his audience for so long that I think there's an opportunity for him to get his audience in on the next chapter of his journey. And any gaming channel can get them in on the next chapter of their journey through live streams. And what you can do is a strategy I'm implementing right now on TGN Squadron. This is a channel I manage as a part of my job. And we've enabled the sponsor button on the channel. And basically the strategy is this. You set goals. You set goals for yourself. Revenue goals. This is how much money I need to be making per month off of live streams, or to be able to do what I'm doing for a living, or to be able to take the next step, or to fund the new content I want to make, to upgrade my studio, whatever it is. You set goals. Then you create value for those goals to make what you're doing sustainable, or to be able to do the next step for your online business. Then you tell your audience precisely why you have those goals. You put those goals in every single live stream in a transparent way through on-screen overlays and talking about them regularly. And then step number 5 is you watch your revenue numbers skyrocket. Seriously. Goals, value, transparency, reinforcing it with your audience, skyrocketing revenue. That's how it works. Let me show you an example. TGN Squadron. I talked to them recently and I told them, look, I want you guys to be more financially independent as a channel. This is a group of YouTubers. I've been working on this project for a very long time. And I'm like, I want you to be financially independent. I think one way to do that is through sponsorships. Let's create a sponsor goal that you can accomplish. At the time, 2 months ago, they were at 140 sponsors. We created those 5 things I just told you. I created that strategy. I told them about that strategy. They implemented the sponsor button on the channel. They've got some perks here. They communicated value. We set some goals. They communicated value. Then they're telling their audience in their live streams precisely why they want to be hitting these goals. They're reinforcing it in every live stream, telling them, look, this is our sponsor goal for this live stream. And then they watched their numbers skyrocket. There are over 660 sponsors right now on YouTube. 140 to 660 in 2 months. The audience didn't grow. They weren't getting new views. They didn't blow up because they were covering some new game. They just were straight up with the audience. And they said, we want to be doing this in the long run. We need to have financial security in order to do that, in order to pay for this operation and to have all this talent here. And they let them know all of the actual business and financial reasons why they need these sponsors to help them. They were just straight up with the audience about it, which is precisely what they should be doing. And the sponsors came rolling in because they've been delivering years and years and years of free value to the audience. Years, hundreds of videos, millions of minutes watched of live content, of just pouring love into this audience. And they let the audience know that they needed a little bit of support. And the audience delivered. This is not just them. I've seen this happen multiple times for people that know what they're doing in terms of live strategies. This isn't about taking advantage of your audience. This isn't about, extracting all the money out of people you can. This is about building a sustainable business that you can run in the long run so that you can do what you love each and every day. And this is how it works. You're transparent with your audience and you show the goals and you talk about the money. It's okay to talk about the money. Live streamers are like, oh, I got to be careful. I don't want to sound like a sellout. You have to talk about the money with your viewers if you want your viewers to give you money. You just have to. That's the way it works. Your viewers know you need to make money to make content for a living. Talk about the money. Talk about why you need it. You have to, or they won't give it to you. If you tell them I need the money to pay for health insurance for my kids, tell them that. That's not embarrassing. If you need the money to be able to chase your dream of making better content on the internet, tell your audience that. That's not embarrassing. That's good. That's real. If your audience believes in you and what you're doing, they will give you money to help you do it. It's that simple. It's not being scummy. It's not being a sleazy salesman. It's being real and being transparent. That is what's beautiful about YouTube. I can tell you guys right now, the reason why I'm doing all of this is I want to be able to help creators and small businesses and entrepreneurs succeed. I want to do this directly for you each and every day. That's why I created my Patreon. That's why I'm asking you guys to pay me money to help you. It's not because I'm greedy or I want to take advantage of YouTubers. It's because I need the money to be able to do this every day. That's why I'm asking you for money. And so being transparent with your audience results in real results. TGN Squadron is an example of that. They're going to be over 1,000 sponsors by the end of the year because they're providing value to the audience. They're letting them know that why they want money in a transparent way, and their audience is providing them with that money. It's beautiful. It's internet beautiful. Here's another example. Screw Attack. These is just two guys who are live streaming on a 100,000 subscribers channel. Take note of how they're displaying the money right here. The Big Pickle is the biggest donator of the day. The recent donations right there, and they have a sponsor goal every single live stream. And throughout all of their live streams, they're talking about the money. They're talking about, thank you for that money. That's going to help us get this microphone. It's going to help me do this full time. It's going to help me get insurance for my kids. They talk about the money the whole live stream. It doesn't make the live stream not fun. They're still having fun. But just getting it out there, get it off your chest. You're making content because you want to make money. Why do you want to make money? Because you want to make content. It doesn't make you a scumbag. And their transparency, this is the incredible success story. 2,000 sponsors, I think they reached at one point. Here's their 1,700 sponsor slumber party. All right. $6,000 per month on Patreon on top of that. Plus they make about $500 to $1,000 per live stream in super chats and donations. 100,000 subscribers. They get about 400 to 500 viewers during their live streams. And they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, potentially. Because they built goodwill with their audience. And they told their audience why they want the money. We want to upgrade the studio. We want to fly to such and such event. We want to buy health insurance for our kids. We need to pay our bills. I need to buy a new car. They're being straight up about the cash. That is the key to live success. I could show you many more examples. Let's review. Live strategy. Live stream 1.5 hours, 5 days a week minimum. Set goals. create value for the audience for those goals. Tell your audience every single live stream why you want to accomplish those goals. Show them on screen and talk about them during the content, and watch your numbers skyrocket. If you're providing value and good karma into the world, it will come back to you. That's the way real life works, and you don't have to be ashamed of it. Live strategy complete. All right, hopefully that was helpful. That's some real talk right there. And there's nothing to be ashamed about any of that, really. Okay, great. Let's talk about Jeff TV. We need to move on to the next thing. I hope you guys found that to be valuable. I know I got a little preachy there. I got a little intense about it, but I really need you guys to hear that one, because you can't do this for free forever, or you can't do it for tiny money forever. If you really want to make it happen, you got to get the money, and your audience has to help you. They're the ones that are going to help you. Sponsors can help you sometimes, but really, your audience is the most reliable place to help you. Great. Jeff TV asks about their 30-second humor videos on their channel. Should do short videos work? Should I continue to do that? They take a lot less time to make. Do you think I can get a decent amount of following making short videos is the question. And maybe should I gradually move toward longer videos? What do I think about all of that? Great question, Jeff TV. Here is Jeff TV, if you guys are not already familiar. He had a bunch of videos on his channel for a bit that got 300 to 200 to 1K views, etc. Hit or miss. Anywhere between 50 views to 12,000 views on this most recent video. And so it is very hit or miss with this content, with these shorts. And it looks like it's dependent on him hitting a trend or him being able to get suggested. So he recently made a video about the Papa John's founder saying the N-word on a trending topic. He got 5,000 views out of nowhere. That's wonderful. Good job. He then made a video about how to measure your DICK correctly. I don't know if kids are watching. This video was hilarious. It had a banana and him like dunking it into some water. It was just freaking hilarious. He got 12,000 views on this video, the most viewed video on his channel. But wait, there's more. He made this video about how to do an SEX position. I don't know. Are kids watching? Let me know. If your kids aren't watching, I won't censor myself. How to do a position. It was pretty funny with a punchline. It didn't get many views. It only got 26 views. So this strategy is extremely hit or miss, obviously. And if you want to build a YouTube channel over time, you need to be finding a content format that is more hit and is more consistent. So these one-off comedy videos, I think, continue to experiment with them for the next 30 to 60 days. The short 30-second videos. I want to tell you to keep going with this. Because you have a couple hits here, I want you to keep going and see how often you can have hits on your channel. Then, after 30 to 60 days of having hits, what we can do is we can analyze your hits and see if there are common themes or things about those hits that made them hits. And then with those common attributes of those shorts and those hits, you may be able to create a show out of that. So what I mean is, let's say, the content that gets a lot of views for you are like half of it is around trending topics in the news, and the other half is around dick jokes. Let's just say that's the case. Then we know that maybe there's 2 show formats or shows that you could do on your channel. I'm calling it shows, but consistent content you can do around those things. Maybe every other video is about a trending news item, and then videos outside of that are you telling top grade dick jokes. Just throwing that out there as an example. That would be a way for you to create consistency. And all the other content that you made that maybe was outside of those categories that was very hit or miss in terms of getting traction, we eliminate that and we focus on those 2 areas that are getting you success. You've released so few of these shorts, and it looks like literally 50% of them performed. 200 views, 26 views, 5K views, 12K views. I want to tell you that 50% hit rate on a small channel like yours is phenomenal. Keep doing the shorts. Let's see if we can find some common themes, and then we can talk about what the next step is. Don't worry about doing long videos yet. Keep going with the shorts. Keep going. Next 30 to 60 days, keep doing them. Keep being wildly creative with it and see what you can make happen. That is really the best advice I can give you. Don't overanalyze it. When you have something that works, double down on it. Keep doing 30-second shorts. And I would tell you, based on what I'm seeing, trending topics and dick jokes. If you can do more trending topics and dick jokes in future videos and see if you can repeat the success of those videos, test that. Cool? And by the way, your banner is much better. Trying to make you exhale quickly out of your nose. It's better than your previous banner, so there's the improvement there. Jeff TV, that's the advice I have for you right now. It's short and sweet, but I don't want you to shift courses all of a sudden when you had 2 big hits on your channel. Cool? Wafellow has a number of questions about their channel that they want covered here. And I think that what we're going to do for Wafellow, because I'm running short on time on this live stream, I'm going to cover Wafellow's questions in depth through messages directly to him, and I'm going to cover him first thing on the next live stream in depth. So I'm going to answer some of these for you directly through Patreon in the short term, Wafellow, and we're going to cover these because he's got a bunch of questions about consistency and professional banners and what have you. So I'm going to cover those with you one-on-one through messaging, and in the next live stream, I'm going to cover you with a full revisit on your channel. This was already an hour and a half, and this was a fantastic live stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and we're just going to keep kicking ass. We're going to keep making videos. We're going to keep getting this thing done. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to my patrons for participating with me, for asking me questions, for supporting me through super chats and what have you. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. It's just overwhelming to see all this positive feedback come back to me. That's the part that feeds me through this whole process. That's my benefit that I get, right? Is that positive feedback from you guys. So it makes a big impact and it keeps me motivated. And I really appreciate you guys. Awesome. Wafellow, you're up next, and we're going to do a big revisit on your channel. I'm excited about that. Jubilee, thank you for tuning in. And Harb, it was awesome to see you. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't let the negativity seep in. Don't second guess yourself with short-term decisions. Keep going in the long term. Stay long-term focused, because this online video game is a 5, 10, 15-year timeline. And if you're thinking that way, you can be a big success. Thanks, everybody.